Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive. At the plate, Raul Mondesi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Raul Mondesi.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Ramirez with a barehanded effort. Not in time. Great effort out there, and if that's any other runner, he's going to get him.
Center fielder, number 9.
Hits this one hard the other way. There's one. On to first to complete the double play. Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Well, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jose
First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
So he got him swinging. Jose Ramirez sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in, Marcus Moore. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Sanchez gets his sign. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Ball 2-0 now. The 2-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there to make the running play. And ready now, Sean Green. First delivery to him on the way.
Sean Green.
And that one stayed too low apparently. High pop up. Feller calls for it. But it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And that's the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
Martinez.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. So striding in, Christian Yelich. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hit in the air down the right field line. Bell on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Albert Bell. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Number 8.
Bouncer to the left side. Mondesi brings it in. And there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Santana.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Martinez. Gone! Digging in now, Michael Brantley.
Left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Brantley.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. Now time called. The plate is this. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike. The 1-2. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Seager comes up with it. Throw over to Green in time for out number 2. Stepping in, Austin Jackson. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Carlos.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Drilled to first. Gloved by Santana. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So here now is the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. The first pitch on its way. Fouled away.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Mondesi has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Mondesi picks it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Bob Feller. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. This is skied into short left center. Yelich is after it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Javier Baez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Javier.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And there's the first out. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sean Green. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Francisco.
Low for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And that's out number 1. Digging in, Marcus Moore. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Now to the plate, Albert Bell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. And this one's in the dirt, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Moore at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Standing in, Christian Yelich. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there, on to first, and they turn the double play. Into the box now, Corey Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Michael Brantley. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is under it. 1 down. Now batting, Austin Jackson. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Yelich. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Lifted in the air to center. Baez sprinting after it, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
Now batting, the
Pitch on the way.
Anibal Sanchez.
In there at the letters 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Ball 1. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
The batter.
Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. A ball and a strike now. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And the tying run comes around to score from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Now batting.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Lindor has a play. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead. Now at the plate, Bob Feller. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Johnny Peralta is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there, 1-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Heading out toward shallow right. Martinez has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
3-0 now. Francisco Lindor is on deck. Pulled toward right center field. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Standing in, Francisco Lindor. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? On the move is Martinez. And that ends the inning. Neil Ramirez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now, Sean Green. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Pulled toward right center field. Jackson is under it. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Hit hard up the middle. Ramirez is there. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. On to first for the second out. Here's the first pitch to him. Started that swing a bit too early. 2 out, nobody on. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And they have taken the lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. Striding in, Carlos Ruiz. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. New pitcher to tell you about. It's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Leading off the inning, Marcus Moore, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Albert Bell. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Martinez at the track, the wall, and it's gone. Here's Carlos Santana. Time up.
Number 41, Carlos.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Baez moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Michael Brantley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich is under it, and that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Anibal Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Anibal Sanchez.
Manny Machado is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 8, Manny Machado.
Machado now on 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bell moves over. Makes the play. 1 away. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. Moore is right there. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Here's Javier Baez, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double. So stepping in, Francisco Lindor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Adam Simber answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it. J.D. Martinez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone. It's a grand slam. In is Christian Yelich from the stretch.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to. Jason Mott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
Soft liner to the left side. And Jackson's aboard, a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Mejia. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Baez is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Adam Simber. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Mike Aviles will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Jackson stands at first with 1 out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. No balls and 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. He's running. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Brad Hand enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now. At the plate, Jason Mott.
The pitcher, Jason Mott.
Victor Robles will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. Justin Wilson, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle.
Leading off in the bottom of the
and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Lindor on at first, nobody out. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in and looking for more, Albert Bell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Stepping up now, Carlos Santana. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now a hard liner, but foul. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Here's Michael Brantley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ball and no strikes.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Into the box, Austin Jackson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 pitch is his slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And Jackson's not offering at that one, and it'll knot things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Martinez has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory.